Hello everybody, welcome back to the workshop. So today I wanted to talk a little bit about the importance of time. More specifically, the importance of honing your craft over time that you are doing. I'm working on a little customer project here. This is going to be a decorative little rounding hammer for a guy. I believe he's actually a subscriber of our channel that came and wanted me to do a very nice hammer for him. And so therefore that's what I'm working on right now. I'm essentially just hand sanding and getting some of my rough and coarse file marks out of the finish. Trying to take it up as smooth as I can. But anyways, without further ado of that, let's get to the point of what I was wanting to talk about. So what I want to talk about is the importance of giving yourself enough time to get good at your craft and get the skills that you need to be able to get good at this craft. Now, this doesn't always apply just to blacksmithing, but it does apply to pretty much every single craft out there that you want to get good at. And the fact of the matter is, it takes an extreme amount of time to get good at something, and it takes an even longer amount of time to become masterful at that thing that you get good at. Now, some would argue that there's no such thing as masters or mastering something, but I would beg to differ. You know, there's a lot of guys out there that they really niche down on what they do, and they become the best at that thing that they do. And those people are masters at that one particular thing. Now, are they masters of everything? No, they're not. That is the part that's impossible, to becoming a master at everything. So, how can we apply this? You need to apply this whenever you're watching a video on YouTube, or whenever you're taking a class with someone, whenever you've went to college or didn't go to college. And you need to weigh everybody out by this standard. Is their work by itself masterful? Or could it use improvement? Chances are it could use improvement. Are they the best at what they do? If they're the best at what they do, or that particular thing, then it's okay to call them masterful at it. Is there any real true masters out there as far as people that are just the masters of all here? No, there's not. And the reason for that being is there's always something new that you can learn from everyone out there on the platform. Take Alex Steele, for instance. Alex Steele takes a lot on the end of things of where people don't like to watch Alex Steele or whatever because, you know, he's not informative enough. Or, you know, maybe he's, you know, having too much fun in the forge, doing some unsafe things that other people would deem unsafe, or maybe not the proper way of doing them. But you can still learn something from him. You can also learn something from my channel. Although, you know, again, you can take that with a grain of salt. Most likely, you will probably disagree with me at some point in time on a tactic or a thought process or something that I believe in that you don't particularly do. And that's okay. That's okay to have those disagreement points. And you're not going to convert me, and I'm not going to convert you. And that's the way that works. Maybe you see something at Tim Big Dog Forge's channel, or Joey Van Deersteg's, or Chandler Dickinson's, or any host of the other guys, Mark Asbury's channel, Hoffman Blacksmithing. I'm name dropping a lot of channels here for a reason. This isn't a dig at any of these guys' channels. They all bring something interesting to YouTube in this teaching platform that we are on in order for you to learn from. Is their information always correct? No, it's not. Is their information always going to be the best source of information for whatever they are particularly taking and saying? No, it is not. This applies to my channel, this applies to their channel, and so many others. The point of YouTube and the point of learning this craft and taking the time that it takes to learn and do, and monkey see, monkey do here, is to learn as much as you can and get as knowledgeable as you can about these things. There's things that Alex Steele does that he has learned that I will probably never go into. And in fact, I can point out a lot of them. Knife work, things of that nature. I'm not going to get that deep into that subject. One day I may choose to, but I do not foresee it anytime in this future here of this channel. So maybe when I'm a old man someday, I might take up the interest. But as of right now, I have none. Likewise, just because Alec has hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands of followers does not make him the guru of all things blacksmithing, nor does he ever portray himself to be. So, you know, that's one of those things. Just like, again, like Mark Asbury, he has a lot of followers, but yet he is not the guru to beat all gurus of blacksmithing. So on and so forth. The main point that I want you to take away from this video, if you're still here and listening, is that take and try to learn something from everyone that you come across and meet. Because ultimately those people have different life experiences. They have different things they've went out and done in life. Maybe they came from different technical schools or careers. Maybe they learned from an interesting individual that had a totally different way of looking at something. And you know, it may have been completely left field, right, wrong, or what have you. But it's something that maybe you can find one little element that you can apply to your own work and do. So that's my encouragement for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's kind of boring, just watch me hand sand. But I figure it was better than just watching my face on screen. And I could still share some thoughts this way. So that's it for this video. Thank you all for watching it. If you enjoyed it, remember to hit that like button. And like always, God bless you, and we'll catch you on the next one.